Ever pondered whether your relationship is grounded in love or trauma? It's a question that stirs intrigue and curiosity, prompting us to explore the difference between genuine affection and trauma bonds. Identifying a trauma bond can be challenging, but we're here to help you discern the signs. The sign number 1, you feel trapped. It's a strange sensation, isn't it? One moment, you're enveloped in a whirlwind romance, and the next, you feel like a bird with clipped wings. You might start to notice that the feeling of joy has been replaced with a constant unease, a nagging feeling that you're stuck in a relationship that's more of a prison than a partnership. Now, let's move on to the second sign. You're always justifying your partner's harmful behavior. You find yourself making excuses for them, rationalizing their actions, even when you know deep down that they're wrong. It's as if you're caught in a loop, defending the indefensible. Your partner's actions are hurting you, but you chalk it up to stress, a bad day, or a misunderstood comment. If these signs sound familiar, you might want to pay closer attention. Sign number 3, your relationship is a roller coaster. If this resonates with you, it might be a sign that you're in a trauma bond, not a healthy love connection. This kind of relationship is characterized by extreme highs and lows with no middle ground. One day, you're on cloud 9. The next, you're plunged into a deep abyss. The emotional ride is exhausting, yet somehow you find yourself stuck in this loop, unable to get off. Moving on to the 4th sign, a strong attachment to your partner despite the pain they cause. It's a paradox that's hard to understand. You might ask yourself, why do I feel so attached to someone who hurts me? The answer lies in the nature of trauma bonds. They create a powerful connection rooted in emotional pain. These signs indicate a potentially unhealthy and traumatic bond. Remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. Sign number 5, you're constantly walking on eggshells. This sign is all about feeling on edge, like you're tiptoeing around a minefield of potential conflict with your partner. You might find yourself holding back your feelings or avoiding certain topics just to keep the peace. You're always anticipating their reactions, and it feels like any wrong move could lead to an explosion. Now, let's move on to sign number 6. You feel unable to leave the relationship, even though you know it's toxic. This can be a challenging sign to face. You might feel trapped, as if you're stuck in quicksand, and the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Despite knowing that the relationship is harmful, you can't seem to find the strength to break free. These signs suggest a deep-rooted trauma bond rather than love. Remember, a healthy relationship should make you feel secure and respected, not anxious and trapped. Sign number 7, your self-esteem has plummeted. It's like you've fallen into a well and the ladder to climb out seems to have disappeared. You constantly second-guess yourself and feel unworthy, all due to the relationship you're in. And now, sign number 8, the feeling of isolation. You might notice that you've been drifting away from your friends and family, as if you're on a raft in the middle of an ocean. The relationship has become a lonely island where you're the only inhabitant. To recap, the 8 signs of a trauma bond are feeling trapped, justifying harmful behavior, a roller coaster relationship, strong attachment despite pain, always walking on eggshells, feeling unable to leave, plummeting self-esteem, and isolation. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards healing.